Hello, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Live, the fastest hour of Mondays. Did I remember that correctly? Hello, my friends. It's good to see everybody. Brian, I don't remember how to do the countdown. I can't find it. Find it. They might have taken it away as an option. They said, no, we're not going to let Lisa do the countdown because it just humors Brian, and we don't want to do that. That's the plan. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. It's Monday night. Hello. I love it. So much fun. Okay, I've missed your faces. I've missed your faces. But we have been crazy busy, and it seems like for a few months now. I think, well, let's see. I think I'm 90% recovered finally, and Phil is still recovering. So, woo-hoo-hoo. We've been in recovery in this house now for, 5 months. Yeah, I know Brian feels cheated. I know. I'm so sorry, Brian. But here, you guys, Brian says that I don't show this enough, and I don't show it enough because I'm I don't know. I guess shy about it. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But um, so I'm showing this specifically for Brian. Okay, Brian. There you go, dude. There you go. There. Brian says I don't show the play button often enough. But as you can tell from my background, I don't have a background. So, and I can't use the background I had because Finnegan likes to take it down. Humble. I'll go with humble. Humble works. Yeah. Not my thing. I'm just not, yeah, that's just me. So, hey Brian, this is the play button. Okay. So there, Brian. Neener, boo boo, neener, boo boo, boo boo, boo boo, boo. Yeah, the cats are running around someplace, probably on the kitchen counters, according to half the comments. Anyway, so today, okay, we have a bunch of first timers here. Hey, Victoria, is it windy down there? It is windy up here. The wind is kicking it today. Humble, modest. I don't know if anybody's ever called me modest, but I'll run with that one. So that is my play button. That sounds wrong. Okay, everybody. Hello and welcome to Sutton's Days Monday Night Live. We're going to have some fun tonight, but first and foremost, always and forever, we're going to give a shout out to the moderators that are here. We have Melissa Grubb and we have Brian V. And I think that's all we got. I think that's all we got. I gave like nobody a heads up. Nobody. I just said I'm going to do this. Well, Brian a heads up because he's so unsociable and everything. And that way he can text me with all of his brilliant ideas. Okay, so thank you very much, moderators. We got a small crowd tonight, so I think you'll be able to handle it. And because they are the super duper best people in the whole world, the UP is in the house. Okay, everybody, we're going to do a couple minutes worth of the Zoomies. So I'm going to set my timer here because uh, we don't want to go on forever, but we have 2 minutes. Tell me where you're coming from tonight. Dun, 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 dun. We got the Zoomies. We got the Zoomies. Okay, so we have Laredo, Texas. Laredo. Yeah, but it's so much easier in email form, Brian. Oh gosh. Minnesota, Indiana. Yes, Lois, I'm here. Southern California, Baltimore, Maryland. We have Wisconsin, Kansas, Wichita. Middle of the mitten is in the house. Oh God, there it goes. Zoomies. Alberta, Canada, Indiana, California. Thank you very much. And from Maine, we have Ohio, Arizona, Orlando, Florida, Central Louisiana, Indiana, South Carolina, New York. It jumped on me again. Laredo, Texas, Ontario, Central Indiana, Baytown, Texas, Iowa, Rhode Island, South Jersey. Norway is in the house. Hello, sir. My friend. Sven's busy getting his garden on. Joshua, Texas, New York, Michigan, Florida, Quebec, New York. Oh God, they're all over. Flint, Ohio, Champaign, Illinois, where I was born. We have Oxford, Mississippi, Texas. Somebody's cozy in their chair from I can't see where. Minnesota, Indiana, Virginia, New Hampshire, Texas, Ohio, North Carolina. I am so out of practice. New York, Mississippi, Missouri, Tennessee, Missouri, Idaho, Kentucky, New York, Hawaii, hello, aloha, Hilo, wow. Missouri, Ohio, Vermont, Australia's in the house. We have Colorado, we have Arkansas. Hi, Darlene. I know a lot of people have. We have Augusta, Georgia. Yes, we do. We have Missouri. And I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I'm sure I did. We have Nevada, Oregon, Ohio. I didn't know there was an Oregon, Ohio. Hello, hello. South Carolina is in the house, Maine is in the house, and time is up. So very nice. Spokane in Arizona. We are coming from all over the place tonight, and it's so good. I'm so glad that everybody had an opportunity to jump on here. My intent that I think we talked about at the beginning of the year was that I was going to try to do these once a month, and then and we have just been crazy busy with a trip to Florida and then a subsequent issue with my surgery, and then Phil had surgery, recovery, and yeah. Okay, we're tired. We're tired. Switzerland is in the house. Chesterfield, hello. Good to see everybody. Washington State, Alabama, Oregon, Virginia, Kansas City, New Hampshire, and Florida. Nice. So we have just have not had an opportunity to be on once a month. We do have our weekly live chats, unless the weather and YouTube kick us out, which happened last Friday. Our membership group has live chats every Friday. But yeah, Monday Night Live. It is my intent to try to do one a month if life doesn't life too hard. And because, well, I don't want Brian to think that I forgot about him because it's so sad when I do. It's so, so sad. So, hello, Tennessee. I don't have any particular topic tonight. I thought I would toss that up in the air for you guys, let you guys ask the questions, and we will try to see what kind of chaos we can get into. Um, it got to 63 here today, and then the winds came in. So, well, thank you, Melissa. Thank you. The shrooms, baby, the shrooms. Thank you very much. We should all share our surgery scars. You don't want to see mine, Planet Houston. You don't want to see mine. Nope, not flashing you, sweetie. Nope. But I did think about you today because I have to find out about that paper shredder again because I never did buy it. Now I need it again. But Planet Houston is in the house. I'm not showing my scars, and I don't want to see Brian's scars. Bad touch. Bad, bad touch. But yes, the shroom video was fun. Talking a little bit about Kenny, even though I'm not showing it. Oh, nice. I hope that you're going to love it too, Jennifer. I love it. I use it all the time. Hello, hello. Good to see everybody. Okay. Oh, purring lady. See? I didn't go down quite that far, but I went down pretty far. So yeah, I get it. That's a heck of a recovery, right? They told me 4 to 6 weeks. 5 months later, I'm still dealing with issues. So maybe it's my age, but I doubt it. Anyway, dried rose petals. Nice. Potato salad. Potato salad. I stocked up on tea last week, hoping for a sale on coffee soon. My husband asked if there's something we should be buying for the pantry on regular grocery shopping. Yes, T. Wilson, absolutely. There is something you should be buying for the pantry during your regular grocery shopping. If you buy one and can afford it, buy two and put it up. Okay. Backfill that pantry. It is not going to get any better anytime soon. Talk, Lisa. So, yeah, stock it up. I have a plethora of coffee, and I got my freezer inventoried finally. Yay me. So, yeah, stock up on whatever you know that you are going to consume because pretty much all of it is going to end up costing more. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. No canning at all this year. That's a bummer, Holly. Okay, I know your son is in there someplace. Get him over to your house and supervise, okay? Say, honey, get over here. Supervise. How do you put a gamma lid onto your bucket? Grab a mallet. I use a rubber mallet. I kid you not, okay? So you've got the gamma lid, right? Unscrew the part that comes so that you just got the ring. Get your 5-gallon bucket. Sit yourself on the couch or the ottoman. Put that thing in between your legs. Get a rubber mallet and beat that thing into place. And you're going to have to kind of go in a circle, okay? And it takes a little bit. It really does. Either that or call one of your neighbors and ask them to help. Or honest to gosh, gamma lids are not 100% necessary. They do make it much easier if it's a bucket that you're in and out of frequently. Like I have a flour and a sugar bucket that I'm in and out of frequently, so gamma lids, work good for that. But if you're storing stuff for longer term, get regular lids. Seriously. They're much easier to get on there, more secure. You can order them from Tractor Supply. You can get them from Lowe's. If you have a store available in your area, you can get them from there also. I'm picking up my Azure order tomorrow, and I've got buckets and lids coming tomorrow because I'm out again. So gamma lids are a pain in the whoozy whatsits. They really, really are. When I was significantly heavier than I am today, there was a point where I put that ring on that bucket and stood on it and bounced up and down and still couldn't get it on there, okay? So that's when I came up with mallet, and that's just how I beat it up. Uh-huh. I don't wanna see an aorta replacement, but congratulations. A an unbelievable amount of energy and time is wasted on that comment. And most of the time, it's from people who are just trolling me. So I'm trying to get better and not get real pissy about it, you know? Multiple glass lid twist tabs for old jars, dry storage. Try, what's that jar company? What's that jar company? There's a jar company. There's a jar, literally, they do all kinds of different jars. 4 Jars it's a baby company. I want you to think about a company in its infancy state, right? And, they made a few wrong turns trying to offer everything that everybody wanted. They can't justifiably do that. But, there's a jar, not Uline, it's not Uline. Ay, 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 ay. I can't remember what it is. No, it's not Ball. Anyway, you will not see me recommend Ball for much nothing except for tested recipes. Onions and potatoes and carrots, baby. Look at me having trouble keeping up again. For my extra pantry, I purchased a 12-pack of Kipper snacks. Excellent protein. We've done that also. They're in our pantry also because Phil likes them. Other than that, I would feed them to the animals. Okay, you have a better chance of hurting yourself in your vehicle than canning if you follow the process. Trust the process, follow the process. No, it's not Tatler Lids. There's another company. It's not Anchor Hawking. Fillmore. Thank you, Nyla. Nyla got it. Fillmore. Fillmore. Try them. Filmore. You you'll only mess up canning if you do not follow the process. It's the only way. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Is that Peaster, Texas? Is that how it's pronounced? Peaster, Texas. Um, nice. Buy one, get one. That's perfect. Carrots and onions and spuds. We're doing it. You made it, Pamela. You made it. Okay. I tried a rubber mallet and still couldn't do it. Got my heavy wood cutting board, put the ring on the bucket and stood on it. There you go. It's yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. Absolutely. I get it. I do get it. Try doing that without the board. Holy Hannah. Um, oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I'm looking forward to getting in my garden. Gamma lids for wheat berries is so important so I don't have to nearly hurt my hands. Yes, yes. I mean, if you're getting in and out of there, yeah. What's in the garden this year? Oh my gosh. So I've already got my peas, my lettuce, my spinach, and my radishes started. Um, and I can't really put anything else into the ground until almost the end of May. So that's where I'm at right now. Butter, yes. Limit 4. Yeah, exactly. So you take family members or you make multiple trips in. I got no shame with that. Load it up. I did my inventory. I have 42 pounds of butter in my freezer. I have not bought butter in like 2 years. So it's gonna be around. Sam's has buckets and lids for $4, but the lids are cheaper than the other regular lids. I didn't know Sam's. I've never seen them there. That's cool. I'll have to check that out. I'm going down by Sam's Club in a week or so. I mean, scuba diving in Egypt versus helping his mom can. Come on, Holly. No, your son's a good kid, good kid. Um, I try to get ideas from people. Oh, you're welcome. I'm all about the ideas. There you go. Inventory, inventory. Uh, yes, the over the counter, definitely. Stock up on your over the counter stuff. Lucaston Farms, half gallon of freeze dried fruits. Removing, like from the bucket? No, nope. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so glad you got your free lids and stuff from Foragers. I know, but I'm never going to put it on camera because my insurance policy would probably cancel me. I inventory quarterly. Okay, you would have to have no job, no family, no animals, no life in order to keep up a pantry daily. You can't do it. You can't keep up the inventory daily. Those kinds of expectations will put you off of ever trying to do this. So I go in 4 times a year. 4 times a year, I go in and I count what I've got, and I make determinations based on that. Now, that being said, when you get to a certain point, okay, when this becomes as regular as blinking, then you just kind of know by looking, "Oh, I'm lower on chicken than I've been in a long time. Time to find some chicken," or you know when the sales happen. So I know that right now, from now until probably October, I can't buy chicken. I can, but I won't buy chicken because the cost is stupid. It is so much higher in our area than it is from November through, February. So, I won't even yeah, won't even mess with it. So you kinda go in there and you just keep track of it. It's not hard. Don't try to do it on a daily basis. Really, really, really don't. Definitely order your 4 jars. I wouldn't wait for a good sale. A good sale is now. A good sale is now. But if you use my code Sutton's 10, all capitals, you get 10% off. So it's like always having a sale. Do you ever try for a defined period of time just living off your stored food? That's all we do basically, with the exception of dairy. I go shopping once a month for dairy. So other than that, we live off my stored food. That's what we do. And anything I get out of the garden. Um, I'm telling you, I've had more problems, Pam, with ball jars lately. Absolutely. Mhm. Hey, shortcake, good to have you here. Okay. Picking violets, now what jars are better? The ones that you can get your hands on. I'm less enthralled with ball lately. I mean, Walmart has Mainstay, great jars. Anchor Hocking, great jars. Golden Harvest, great jars. Canning jars that are older that you get at a garage sale, great jars. Azure jars, great jars. Jars. Get some jars. Just make sure that they're canning jars. Don't use old spaghetti jars or mayonnaise jars. Pure lids, I have had nothing but issues and heard nothing but issues. I wouldn't bother with them. Okay. Um, wild Foraging. Go for it. Honest to God, you guys, they tell me that I have wild asparagus out front of my house. I don't see it. My vision doesn't work that way. You know, I can now, after a few years, spot elderberry bushes if I'm driving down the road, but most of the time they're on somebody's property, so I'm not gonna go see them, you know? I'm busy. I don't have time to wander around the woods looking for stuff. So, do I think it's great? You know, I think it's good information to know, depending on where you live. Um, oh, thank you, Lori. I'm sorry, I'm running behind to get you guys, typical me. The book is on Amazon. Put in my name, Lisa Sutton, Leisa Sutton, and it will show you what I have available. 40 pounds of taters, taters, taters. Yes. Freeze it. The only thing it's not good for is, salsa, really. Oh, Holly, you know I'm not gonna remember that. By the time I get off here, I won't know my name. But yes, it's not cheap, but it's worth it. And I'm looking for one that can handle officially looking for one that can handle the cardboard for my worms, because I have worms. Don't tell Brian B, though. It got bought out by Newell, and Newell doesn't care about us at all. Not since before 2020. Getting in and out is a problem. I don't have a problem with that, but yeah. Mm, thanks, Melissa. Okay. Thank you, Rita. Remember, it's not a book, it's an organizational system, but it works and it's fairly customizable. No, 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 Brian. I just have one. No. Now, the issue is that they live a really long time, and we have discovered that we're getting kinda old. So, well, yes, I'm sure that he would. Both of us have realized that there's no way we can keep up with it, especially in the wintertime. Wintertime has become a problem. Um, they're red wigglers. I'm making vermicompost. Worm poop, it's excellent for your garden. Um, where's the thing I just saw? I think it's too early for morels yet. I think it's gotta get a little bit warmer around here before we see morels. Look at me, I caught up. Um, what are you afraid of? Oh, man, I never saw them hatch. I never saw them hatch. And, she's gonna be back this year tearing up my garden again. I'm really not looking forward to that. Kathy Sage, wake up. Wake up. Linda Jasper's in the house. 80 pounds of chicken thighs. Nice. Okay, that's good. I can never find chicken thighs at a good price. Normally, I can get chicken breasts cheaper than chicken thighs, which works because we kind of prefer the breast anyway. Yeah, see, we are still so far from that. Still so far from that. It is still April in Michigan, and I know it's April every place else too, but mhm, we eat when we're hungry. Um, 4 buckets outside to collect the rain. Oh, yeah, did you find out about those rain barrels? Oh, man. I am, come hell or high water, going to put gutters along one side of the roof of our barn so that it can fill a rain barrel, because that is some serious real estate catching rain that I am missing out on. That is my goal, one of them for this. Ah, Florida mama bear. Good to see you, my friend. 120 pounds of chicken breast chunks. Love it. Dried cherries are typically like the consistency of raisins, right, Susan? I mean, you theoretically could kind of like you can do if you want to make apricot jam, you can use dried apricots, you know. There's going to be some finessing to it, but I don't see why not. No, you cannot. Okay, okay. I'm no, you cannot safely can ham. Period. Okay, because all ham, even uncured ham, is cured. It's just not cured the same. Because when people want uncured, real honest to goodness uncured ham is called pork. If it's ham, then they have done something to it to make it ham. Um, it's not cured with nitrates maybe, but it's cured to some extent. So at this time, no. Nope. I have a multitude of them. Don't waste your money. Buy a Presto, buy a 4 jars, and can. Because our power grid is garbage. Those things are stupid expensive. There is only one that I would even consider buying, and that's only because it's in the process of being tested, and it's probably not the one that you are thinking of, okay? Don't waste your money. Do not waste your money. You're not going wonder about the heating up the house, babysitting it for 90 minutes. Until you learn how to do it, they can't prove to anybody right now that they consistently reach the temperature that they're supposed to reach for the time that they're supposed to reach it, for the PSI that they're supposed to reach to make it safe, no matter where anybody is, okay? Altitude or anything else. So, would I do it? No. Would I recommend it? No. Do I support it? No. I think it's a waste of money, and for a good, quote, electric pressure canner, you can buy 2 regular canners and rock yourself out. If you're looking for a set it and forget it, go to the store and buy it. It's commercially canned and it's already done and you don't have to worry about it because that's really the only way that you're going to not have to babysit. It's snowing in the UP today. That is just wrong. And shh, I'm still trying to convince Phil that we want to move up there. Okay. That's right. That's right. Thank you. How long will ugly canned chicken last for? I have some that's from 2022. I just ate some from 2021. If you canned it properly, it will last a decade. Is that the point though? No. You don't wanna just set it and look at it. That's a waste of time and money. But it can last a decade if you've got one that slipped to the back of the shelf or something. Not a problem. I don't talk much anymore since I don't see you guys every week. Well, hello, Maggie, and welcome to the fun. Welcome to the fun, my friend. I hope that you're making use of some of the food pantries in your area because they can help supplement some of that meat. Okay, so you bring up a very valid point. Shh, 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 shh. Um, I'm sorry. Even when it wasn't the dumpster fire it is today, I had people telling me, I know where I'm going if anything happens. And you see this face. I'm not kidding. Okay. Um, do not show up at my door. You will likely get shot. Do not show up at my door. If you want me to teach you how to put up food, I will teach you how to put up food. Otherwise, get off your butt. Pardon me, sorry. Nobody is coming to save. Hello? Okay. Oh, that is so sweet, Christine. I hope that you enjoy it. Okay, sinuses are running. Pardon me. Seriously, I'm down to my last little bit of blueberries. I'm kind of in the middle of an experiment right now, too, though. So, yep, I can't wait. We don't get to pick until August. Yep. Sorry. Brian, go get your spam, dude. Spam. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna stop coughing now. Yeah, the UP got hammered hard this winter. Come to think about it, purring lady, were you impacted by that ice storm at all? I don't know how far into the UP it got. Don't be sorry. Eat it. Eat it. So now you have grape syrup poured over vanilla ice cream. You're welcome. Yes, there is. Okay, but here's my recommendation. Don't use chicken breast. The whole Mississippi pork roast, beef roast, chicken, whatever, it works well because of the fat content in whatever meat. So you need to use the thighs or the legs, the dark meat on chicken, because otherwise it does not take up the flavor because there's no fat in chicken breast the way that there is in thighs and legs. But if you use it in the dark meat chicken, you're gonna love it. Love it. Still, pork is my favorite because yes. I am I'm aware they got partially defunded. Um, go there because okay, go there. If they're in your area, go check them out. Go see if they have anything available. Um, if you're in an area where you might have I mean, I'm in the middle of nowhere, guys, and I think we've got 3 or 4 different food pantries that people can go to, or the local churches, or what there's always something out there. So, definitely, yes, it might be different, it might be slightly slimmer pickings, it might be donation based, but yeah, I'm aware that they're rolling back funding on this because yeah. Anyway, look at that, you can pressure can on your dryer. Don't don't tell people that part. Oh my gosh. Mm. You do you, boo. Seriously. I guys, if we have a friend that we know is in need, we unload on them. I don't wanna see anybody hungry, but children and widows will take you out just as quickly as a biker dude. You know what I mean? Don't talk about it. Just leave it alone. Oh my gosh, but if you can, you could have stuffed it in jars. It would have been great. Yes, frozen fruit in shakes is fantastic. Um, yeah, that throat tickle thing is gonna drive me nuts. Okay, I'm gonna scroll to the bottom because there we go. Okay. Ba-dum-bum. I can't remember where you live, Lori C. Why do I not remember that? Yay! I'm so glad that you got it. I actually emailed them and I'm like, "Guys, you're killing me. My people want the grain mills. When are you gonna have them back in stock?" And they're like, "June." Are you kidding me? Yeah, I was not real happy. So, I'm super glad that you got it. Call around and see if there's other food banks. I don't know, you know, you guys, if you want something, if you need something, if the first person you go to says no, do you just crawl under your bed and die? Or do you go find somebody to say yes? You go find somebody to say yes, okay? Keep looking. There are organizations and people out there. Granted, the bigger, more well-named ones right now are panicking, okay? Because they're talking about shutting down Head Start, which is huge. The same funding for Head Start that not only keeps our kids in school, keeps them fed, allows their parents to work so that businesses have employees, also feeds the senior citizens. But they're talking about totally taking that off the budget. So get out there now, okay? I've been saying this. Get out there now. Okay, Jeannie, I love her. I love her. It's a very kind of watered down kind of thing. I literally went back a few months ago and re-listened to, 1 Second After for the gazillionth time, you know, or Angry American, or, gosh, if you send me an email, I'll send you some links of some series that I've been doing. Those are those are some of the old school ones that just I gleaned information off of them, even if I didn't totally agree with how they went about it. So, yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate that. They didn't have it with the last time I looked, so I'm glad that they had it when you did. They're driving me crazy. Oh my gosh, there's my Debbie Turner and my, nephew Kitty, Trip. Trip, your Trip. Hello, hello. Yeah, that's just it. Go. If you are in need, go. Go. Ugh, there you go. See, so it really I mean, closest Costco to me is like 3 hours away, but, um, definitely, definitely. If you really want to find it, you will. I promise you, okay? Yeah, I like the books. I like the books. Um, okay, they're driving me crazy. Are they running a special and I didn't get an email about it? You guys keep an eye on the, community section because I will hunt that up tonight for sure, because I literally just emailed them the other day and had a conversation. Yes, get your hams. If you don't have one in there, is there a change in liquid in your breads if you use fresh grains? Yeah, well, okay, so what you're gonna do is you're not gonna use an all-purpose flour recipe. You wanna look for some, fresh milled recipes because they do act differently. They do absorb more water, and they won't compare, it's kinda like apples to oranges. You'll get great bread, it's just not going to be with that. Yeah, exactly, Molly. Hey, Molly, good to see you, good to see you. I don't have a small electric canner. Never have, never will. That is one thing I can guarantee. as long as this channel is up and running. I will not have an electric canner. Doesn't make sense. Mm, 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 mm. Absolutely. I'm kinda looking forward to that. I other than quart jars, right? Because Phil is always giving away our quart jars. Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything I need, and I'm honestly still trying to purge stuff, you know? That's awesome. I wish there were more. Do, 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 No, I knew fresh milk, yeah. With fresh milk, you don't they have tons of cookbooks out there. Check out, King Arthur, check out, there's a channel actually, I'll recommend her, Grits and Grain. She does a lot. So, yeah, highly recommend it. You will enjoy it. Once you get the hang of it, like I said, there's a little learning curve, you know, because 'cause we're used to the chemically altered, bleached, all the good stuff sucked out of it flour, but yes, you will learn to love it. Matthew Maxwell. Yeah, the church-based ones seem to do, somewhat better because they are donation-based. I need a food processor, hand blender, and large bowl. Okay. I don't know how her husband's doing. You guys, I don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube, so I try to grab when I can. I know her husband was sick, but that's the last thing that I caught. Mhm. I'm still perfecting that whole yogurt thing. I'll get back to it. If you can them properly, they're good until you crack the jar. If you're intentionally trying to hold out for 10 years, then you're wasting time and money. Hello, New York City. You properly store sugar by putting it into airtight containers. Period. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It will last forever as long as it is airtight. I have that. I have a good recipe. I just haven't perfected it to get it to the taste that I like. Um, so I'm trying to get that, and the protein level is good because that's my focus is the protein level. No. Mm. Oh, yeah, that's true, Linda. Check out your local library. They have books too. Hello, West Michigan. Mm, mm, mm. Hello, Huntsville, Alabama. Well, thank you, Scattle. I have tried the Instant Pot twice, failed both times. I just bring it to temp, put it in a pot or cover the pot, wrap it in a towel, put it in the oven with the light on for I don't know how many hours, 4 hours. Hasn't failed me yet. I'm just trying to perfect the taste. No bacon seeds this year. With all of the recovery, that is being required between the 2 of us, we decided to take a year off. After inventorying my freezer, it's a good call. Yeah. It's gonna be middle of July before Phil can chew food, you know, so we're doing good. Brown sugar, don't even try to store brown sugar indefinitely. Make brown sugar as needed. Canning fish. I can whitefish all the time. Check out my channel. I have a video or 6 on it. Yeah, the sweetened condensed milk would have way too much sugar for me, but mhm. Maggie Wilson, who we talking about? Who are we talking about? Yeah, I'm trying to perfect just adding the fruit to it, doesn't seem to admittedly, I'm 100% used to commercial Greek yogurt that's flavored, you know? I don't dehydrate a lot, but I do dehydrate cabbage. It is excellent to add to soups and stews and stir fries and everything else. If you wanna learn the right way to dehydrate, all the really good information, check out my friend Darcy at the Purposeful Pantry, and you will learn how to do it and how to do it right. You don't necessarily need it in bulk, but it's gotta be available someplace. I've tried allulose and stevia, highly unimpressed. I am totally gardening. I've already planted my peas, my radishes, my spinach, and my lettuce. Anything else will not end up in the ground until almost the end of, May. Thank you, Rita. I live in Michigan, Maggie. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Good night, star. Um, I still have 20 pounds of cabbage in the fridge. What to do with it? Dehydrate it or freeze it? Oh, dehydrate it. And look who showed up, the peeper, the peeper. Emmy's in the house. Is Shadow bebopping around back there? Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. That's exactly where I am at. He's got that right. I am right there. It is so ironic that they have emojis that tell you exactly where I'm at. But what about honey? Honey lasts forever. I have a video you guys check it out. I have a video. Melissa, are you still with me? I have a video about 24 Forever Foods. Check it out. Oh, Neil Pottery? Neil Pottery. Where is that? Yeah, Neil Pottery. Uh-huh. Yeah, monk fruit is expensive, and I imagine it's going to get more so. Honestly, I don't freeze it. I dehydrate it, so I'm not sure. I have to do slow mode because otherwise you guys are going so fast, the moderators and myself can't keep up. No bees. Oh, that's too much sugar. Yeah, the yogurt's too much sugar. The honey in the yogurt is it's yeah, that's too much. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa, the link lady, put up the video for 24 Forever Foods. I know I love nail pottery too. Oh, fantastic, Poppy's Pantry. I'm so glad. I cannot say it strongly enough, you guys. Do it. Find a way, stock your pantry. You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. You need basics. You need the stuff that you know you're going to eat, okay? And get it on the shelf. Get it on the shelf. That's right. Get that honey, put it on the shelf. Mm. Oh, everybody's saying hi, Phil, and Brian apparently is calling you Saint Phil now. Like I am a difficult thing to live with or something. Nice, Brian, nice. I know, I've missed you guys too, but at the same point, honest to God, I can't keep up. I can't keep up anymore. But we'll do it once a month. That's fun, Abby. Yeah, I think Vicky was it Vicky Marks just canned up some pineapple too? You gotta love it. Hey, hey, I am an angel, Brian. Okay, that's funny. Let's see. If you were to tell us about something you're excited to be working on right now that isn't related to street gardening, etc., what would it be? Everything I do is related to pantry or gardening or homesteading. Yeah, everything. Abso-freaking-lutely everything in some way or another ties back to that. I am, uh, I am partnering up with, our local blueberry farm on some fun stuff, but that's, like, pantry related. I, hey, guys, I wrote a book. I wrote another book, okay? So you'll hear about that at the end of the month. That's what I do. I recommend Thrive Life. Thrive Life. Look at LED made it in the house right before. Okay, are you talking about, like, honey crystals like you get from Thrive or Augustin Farms? Because that's like partial honey, partial sugar. So, no, you do not reconstitute it. No. Nope, Phil did not get his donkey. We thank you very much, Lori Hyman. Hyman is the party pooper. We had some serious discussions. Any upcoming things you wanna tell people about? I have a book coming out at the end of the month. Oh, yeah, here, Brian, this is for you. Brian V says I don't show this often enough. Okay. Oh, obviously, I need to clean it. So, yeah, okay. Um, I can't think of I don't know. Who signed up for my newsletter? I have a newsletter. I put a newsletter out almost every single Saturday. Mhm. The current book that I have is 100 Days to Preparedness, yes. But there's another one coming out at the end of the month. Mm, 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 mm. Oh god, nobody wants a memoir from me. I'm boring. Um, oh, okay, you wanna okay. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. It's not pantry related. Okay, Matthew, I gotcha. You know what I'm planning on doing this summer? I am going to run 5K. There you go. I go to the gym 3, 4 times a week. It's warm enough now where we're walking outside again. I do that 3 times a week, weather dependent, and, my plan is at some point this summer, I'm going to run a 5K. So, that's my one thing. I, have made my own soaps. I haven't made them in a little while. I've got all the stuff, I just have to find time to get back into it. Um, I don't make my own toothpaste, um, that kind of stuff. The recipe for the creamer, I'm missing something. Mm, 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 mm. I'm so glad, T. Wilson. I'm so glad. I haven't done drums because, before my surgery, my back went out almost every time that I did it. So, I stopped doing the drums. I'm hoping to pick that back up again this summer once I for sure am done healing. Yeah, if you go to the website, suttonsdays.com, you can sign up for the newsletter. Hey, Kingdom artists, good to see you. Yes, Pantry Pals will get a sneak peek on Friday. Yep. Well, thank you, Emerald. Linda Jasper, you're funny. Yes, the surgery drastically improved my neck and my back, but my arm is taking its time healing. And it was explained to me very nicely today, that because there was more muscle mass on my right side, it's taking longer for those muscles to heal. Mhm. So, yeah, we'll make sure, when I do the 5K that 5K? Yeah, that, I'll put a tripod and a camera in Phil's hands, that way it's holding still, and we'll get a little bit of it for you guys. Okay, we are at 8:27, so I wanna give a big shout out to our amazing moderators. We have Melissa Grubb, our link lady. We have the wonderful, spammy Brian V, my PR dude in my ear on my text. We have Emmy, the nest peeper, and LED slid into home base at the very last minute to say so, thank you very much, moderators. Couldn't do it without you. And most of all, I could not do it without all of you. You guys are amazing. I love having the opportunity to sit and chat with you guys. Oh, see, I told ya. I mean, there's stuff, and I'll tell you if it's crap, but that stuff's good. That stuff's really good, and their milk is really good. Oh, and today is the last day of the sale, by the way. So if you wanna get in on, the big April sale, today's the last day at, 11:59 Mountain Standard Time, okay? So the link is down below in the description box, I believe. So, you guys are all awesome, you're amazing. I have missed you. I have missed you something fierce. I've even missed Brian V. So, have a super spectacular week. I hope that you guys, do amazing things. Remember to sign up for the newsletter. Remember today's the last day of the sale for Thrive. Be sure to keep an eye out. I have a new book coming out at the end of the month. If you're a Pantry Pal, you will definitely, uh, hear about it on Friday. And no, I will not no, no. I will just, Matthew, I'll just let you know that I did it. That's it. Um, yes, I'd rather you have 2 years of asthma supplies too. Okay, everybody be good, stay safe, my friends, get out there and stack it to the rafters. It's never been more important than it is now. Till next month. Bye.